Here comes Alvin Miko Williams as we get set for a lightweight division battle. Little bandana action over the face as he takes it off, and he'll get greased up, lathered up, ready to enter the cage. He'll be taking on Wes Sharp. Alvin Williams from Team Vortex. He comes in with a 6-5 record. Rick, what can you tell everybody about Alvin Williams?
Alvin Williams is tough, very tough fighter. He's got a lot of fights under his belt. He's got a lot of experience. He trains with a great camp. He's in great shape. And, you know, he's a good guy, too. So he just likes to get in there and fight. We're looking for a good fight on Alvin.
Williams, little prayer before he enters the cage, and there he goes. Out of Memphis, Tennessee. So fighting here in his hometown. The lights dim. The music changes, and we get ready for our second gladiator in this lightweight division battle as Wes Sharp is going to make his way from the dressing room through the crowd at Minglewood Hall and into the cage. Representing Evening Shade, Arkansas, which is near Patesville, I'm told, and training out of the Gracie Barra School. This is an interesting story. Wes Sharp is 40 years of age. He has fought before on V3. He is a preacher who is skilled in jiu-jitsu. What does the preacher have for Alvin Williams?
Man, I love Wes. Wes is a great guy, super stand-up guy, man. And he's one hell of a fighter. He's got great skill. He's tough. He wants to get this to the fight, but he can stand up and fight. Last fight, his fight with Bobby Galuzzi was fight of the night.
We enjoyed calling it here on V3. Let's take a look at the tail of the tape. We start with Miko, Alvin Williams, who is 6'5", tipped the scales at 156, 6-5 record. He's 22 years of age, and a hyper blend of MMA, so does a little of everything. And a nice photo there from Mr. Williams. He's wearing the black trunks. Meanwhile, for Wes Sharp, he is 5'10", 155 pounds, 3-3, again, 40 years of age, so 18 years the senior of Williams, a Brazilian jiu-jitsu specialist, and he's wearing the black trunks with the red and white trim. Alvin Williams, Wes Sharp, as Wes makes a quick lap around the cage. Now let's get the formal introductions with our own Michael Kelly.
V3 Legion, this bout is brought to you by Sachi and is set for 3 3-minute rounds in the lightweight division. And when the bell rings, the referee in charge of the action, the third man in the cage, will be Matt Thomas. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He wears the black trunks with the white trim. At 5 feet 7 inches, he weighed in at 156 pounds. An all-around fighter with an MMA record of 6 wins and 5 losses. Representing Vortex and fighting out of Memphis, Tennessee, Alvin Miko Williams. And across the cage, his adversary fighting out of the red corner. He wears the black trunks with the red trim. At 5 feet 10 inches, he weighed in at 154 pounds. A Brazilian jiu-jitsu fighter with an MMA record of 3 wins and 3 losses. Representing Gracie Barra and fighting out of Evening Shade, Arkansas, Wes Sharp.
Now Matt Thomas will take the 2 warriors into the center of
Fighters
the cage.
to the middle. All right, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the back. If you get a submission, don't let go until I make you let go. Is there any questions? Tap up, go to your corners.
And there you go, final instructions from Matt Thomas. I had mentioned during the tail of the tape, incorrectly, Williams' height. He's only 5'7". I looked at him and said, wait, I think I said 6'5". Not even close, not even standing on a table. So it's the 5'7" Alvin Williams, the 5'10" Wes Sharp. Round 1 scheduled for 3. Here we go.
You're gonna look. You know, Alvin's gonna come out and want to do some kicks and throw some very flashy stuff. He's quick and he gets in there. And Wes, the aggressor, right away.
Williams in the southpaw stance. Connects, nice little combination on Sharp, who walked into it.
Most definitely. Oh, took that leg, but he ran right through it.
Williams showing his strength, trying to keep it up, and there's a nice knee.
Alvin's tough. Alvin is strong. He's going to, thwart off any offensive move or takedown that Wes is going to come in with.
Well, he did a great job there. It looked like Sharp was in great position for the takedown, and Alvin Williams stood him up. Williams using that wall of the cage to keep his balance, and now he tries to throw Sharp off, and Sharp now with his back to the wall.
I think what Alvin needs to do is just push off of him and start striking again. Because you don't want to take any knees from Wes. You know, he's taking unwanted, you know, he doesn't have to take that punishment. All he had to do is back up and keep striking.
Boy, Sharp using a lot of his energy trying to take down Williams, and it hasn't worked yet.
Absolutely, Greg. Actually, both fighters are expending energy right now. A little more than they need to be. You know, that's a lot of times with these amateur fighters is they're so concentrated on the takedown, they don't realize that they just wasted half their stamina gas tank on this takedown, and 90% of the time, they don't get it.
Sharp at a couple of knees. Now it's Williams with a couple of knees as well, and they will take its toll, believe me. They are huge thighs that Alvin Williams has on Mr. Sharp.
You know, he's packing some meat in those legs, and when it hits, it hits.
Minute 20 to go in the first round. A little bit of a feeling out process. I mean, they're each trying to get the other down on the ground, it appears to be, unless Williams, though, has been able to stay on his feet, and I think he wants to keep it up if he can. But he can fight on the ground. There's no doubt about that. And obviously, with Sharp having the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu background, he wants it on the ground, but he's unable to do it.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, both fighters are not going to be happy tomorrow morning when they wake up because they're not going to be able to walk. There's about 20 or 30 knees per fighter right now that hit in the leg and the knee of the other fighter. So that's all they're doing is kneeing the crap out of each other's legs.
Ricks, in all honesty, you've been there before. What is it, a couple of days to get over that at least?
Oh, at least. More.
So training is put off for a little bit.
Oh, yeah. You typically take about a week off after a fight. In a war, a little longer.
Again, Williams tipped the scales at 156, Sharp at 155. Again, powerful knees there. So the weight is not an issue. They're both around the same weight, of course. But, again, look at Williams' legs, folks.
Yeah, right now,
knees.
I think Thomas is going to do is break it up and send it back to the middle.
Seconds to go, round number one.
And he would have, but then the 10-second bell clapped.
And this one's going to move on to a second round. Pretty uneventful first round. A lot of knees, though, taken by both fighters, and a lot of energy spent. And there you see Mr. Sharp walking right into one of our cameras on top of the cage here at Minglewood Hall. So after looking at that first round, what do you expect for the rest of this fight?
I think Alvin's going to come out a little stronger with punches and strikes, okay? He knows he can't be taken down easily from Wes. His takedown offense is pretty strong, so look for him to open up a little bit more. And I think Wes looks really tired over there. He looks more tired than Alvin, so I think that's going to play into it as well.
Now again, Sharp at 40 years of age. 40, think about it, folks. Going in there and doing what he's doing is amazing. You tip your hat to Wes Sharp, win or lose, what he's able to do, and the great fight you talked about that we had on V3 with Bobby Galuzzi. That was a war. It's hard to fathom 40 years of age being able to do that.
Exactly, and folks, you can go ahead and YouTube that one. It was a war.
The appropriate kung fu fighting from Carl Douglas as we go back to the 70s for that song.
Greg, it's amazing how you know all these artists.
I'm old, Rick. That's what that tells me. Round number two. Here we go. Again, scheduled for three. Alvin Williams in the solid black trunks and Wes Sharp in the black with the red and white trim. Classic striker versus grappler battle here. Williams, big swing. And I think he connected with the right there.
He did, and kind of dropped Wes, and then Wes kind of went down and take him out.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was and that's why I was hesitant whether he did it with the punch or it was a slip by Sharp. There's a big left by Williams.
It's over.
Sharp is in trouble, and it's done. Matt Thomas on top of that. Woo! The Superman and Bobby. Right now, Wes Sharp. I was going to say Bobby Galuzzi, who he fought last time out. Not more than how many seconds into the second round here did that take? I'm looking for an official time. I haven't gotten one yet. But his eyes were in the back of his head. I'm looking at Wes Sharp. The Superman kick and then the punch that followed. And Williams doing a little posing now inside the cage.
Well, you know, he set up and he hit him with that Superman punch. And then he went down, and as he's going down, he threw that kick in there. Thank God it didn't hit flush. He would have been out cold.
Well, Wes's eyes just rolled in the back of his head. There he smiled a little bit, so it looks like he's okay. And there is Alvin Williams, great sportsmanship.
A lot of times you don't even know what's going on when you get knocked out like that.
I said 5. I know it wasn't that quick, but 5 seconds. But it seemed like it had to be, within 25, 30 seconds. We'll get the official time here in a second. But what an impressive combination there by Alvin Williams, starting with that Superman kick that connected. He improves to 7 and 5. Wes Sharp falls to 3 and 4 for their careers. And again, with Wes Sharp, hats off, my friend. Hats off with what you're able to do at the age of 40.
Hey, he got out there, he had a good showing. He just got caught with something big. He was coming in and he was doing everything he wanted to do. He just didn't get into the fight to the ground like he wanted to.
And Williams at the age of 22, his future looks extremely bright. Michael Kelly has the official time. Right now talking with Matt Thomas, who is the referee for the fight. Let's get the two fighters in the middle of the cage. We will do that here in a second and get the official time from Michael Kelly. But right now, the corner for Wes Sharp is speaking with Matt Thomas. Not sure exactly what about. Finally, I think they're gonna call the doctor in.
Yeah, he got his bell rung a little bit.
Yeah, Wes stood up, and then he was a little bit off balance. And now they're going to bring in the doctor, as you see. Alvin doing a little bugging for us. As they work on Wes Sharp, I guess we can get the official time from Michael Kelly. Let's go ahead and do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, here in the V3 cage in Minglewood Hall, we present the official time of 31 seconds in round number 2. Referee Matt Thomas calls a halt to the bout due to strikes, declaring your winner by TKO victory, Alvin Miko Williams.
Impressive showing by Alvin Miko Williams. He's your winner. And Wes Sharp looks like he is okay as he shakes the hand of Rick McCracken. Now Rick gets a few words with our winner, Alvin Williams.
V3 crowd, give it up for the winner, Alvin Williams. Alvin, man, that first round, that was some kneeage. How many knees do you think you threw in that first round?
I have no clue.
Way more than that.
Yeah, guess so.
And look at these thighs, ladies and gentlemen. Who wants to get hit by one of those monsters? You know, you set up that Superman punch at the end, and it rocked him. I thought he was going down, and you threw that kick in there, and that ended it. You know it was over right away?
No, all I saw was when I saw them eyes go, hey, that's when you got to dance with the devil, baby. Once you turn around and just see your eyes go, it's on. That's why right now I'm putting every lightweight on the mark with that one. Because I'm coming out every top lightweight there is, I'm coming out them.
You hear that, lightweights? Alvin Williams is coming after you. Everybody give it up. Your winner, Alvin Williams.
Yeah, one more thing I want to actually thank my sponsors, KCS Athletics, KCS Custom Car Shop, and Oscan Firearms, and Pencil Athletics.
A little
Sponsors, here we go.
Thank you, Alvin Williams, a winner tonight over Wes Sharp. We'll take a quick timeout, come back with more exciting V3 action right after this.